As you probably know by now, Misaka Mikoto will be making her debut on Death Battle against Killua Zoldyck from Hunter x Hunter, and she is also the first Toaru character to feature on it, hopefully introducing the series to a wider audience, as I imagine most viewers will know more about Killua than Misaka. As a slightly biased Index and Railgun fan, I'm going to give you my initial thoughts about the matchup itself, and I'll also likely do a reaction to it, so subscribe if you don't want to miss out. I think Misaka should be the clear winner in this fight with all due respect. However, I'm not sure how Death Battle are going to present the fight when it does go down on the 19th of June. I am fully caught up with the light novels for Index and the manga for Railgun, so I'm someone who knows Misaka like the back of Toma's hand. And I have also seen the anime for Hunter x Hunter. I haven't read the manga yet, but as far as I'm aware, Killua hasn't exactly had any major power-ups after the Chimera Ant arc, other than using Godspeed for longer. Correct me if I'm wrong if you have read the manga. Like, without going into detail about who is faster and everything, which I'll probably save for a future video, like, I'm curious, are they gonna let Misaka use her 5.3 form for this, which is easily the strongest version of her? For those of you who don't know, Misaka was forcibly given a power-up via connecting her to the electronic network of clones, giving her a massive amount of energy, which was slowly transforming her into a godlike scientific being known as a level 6 Esper. She wasn't able to reach a full level 6, despite changing forms 3 times. And even if she did complete her Pokemon evolution, she would have exploded into a supernova. Yeah. Even in her 5.3 form, she was amassing enough black ball energy that she was going to destroy more than an entire city, while both the ball and her were continuing to get stronger by every second. Her black lightning, which was blocking the path to her, took Sogita Gunher to go into self-destruct mode while using all his power and strength just to hold it back. The same Sogita, who is strong enough to destroy multiple skyscrapers with a single hit, and survived getting hit numerous times by a guy who is as nearly as strong as an actual god. Well, I think it's GG to Killua. Take the L, go home. I think it's fair to say that Killua would probably self-implode if he did try to get close to Misaka, and that would make the fight very boring. The issue is that Misaka can't freely access this form, as she was forced into it and she lost it once Toma saved her. Therefore, will Death Battle even allow this form to be accessible for the fight? I don't know. It would make things unfair as hell, and likely a stomp for Misaka, but at the same time, it seems silly not to use the strongest forms of each character. Usually in Death Battle, they will start off in their base forms, and the fight will be presented as even at first, until they start showing off their more flashy techniques and forms, until there is a winner. So instead of 5.3, the other options for Misaka's final form are her Iron Sand Kaiju or the Anti-Art attachment. With the Kaiju, it's like David versus Goliath on steroids. Like, how the hell does Killua even damage it, especially when it can regenerate from any hits it takes? His best shot might actually be versus the AAA, but that has a huge arsenal of weapons, including science-based laser guns, which I don't think he would be able to react to, while these weapons also being capable of killing planet-level gods. So yeah, it's no pushover. Literally, the only way I can see Killua winning is if they argue he would be able to kill Misaka early, because he's an assassin who has trained his whole life and has better physicals than Misaka in base. But ending the fight early like that would feel hella disappointing and would go against the formula. I guess we will have to wait and see. I could talk way more about the matchup and the finer details, but again, I'm going to save that for another time. These are just the main points I wanted to get off my chest. Tell me your predictions for the fight in the comments. Will they let Misaka use her 5.3 form or not? And don't forget, I'll be reacting to the Death Battle and providing expert analysis when it's here. And check out this video on screen right now if you're curious about all of Misaka's abilities and forms, if you want more context about her.